What a way to kick off the 2024 version of WWE SummerSlam. Liv Morgan retains the WWE Women's Championship, screwing Rhea Ripley out of the title because of Dirty Dom screwing Rhea Ripley, his mommy. What a turn. A mediocre match that got good as the action picked up, and it was a good way to kick off the show. You had Jelly Roll do God Bless America, then he played one of his songs, was introed by Triple H, and this was the match to kick off the show, and nothing spectacular. You're playing the injury angle, playing off of Rhea's injured right shoulder. I thought, some really cool spots, banging the shoulder into the turnbuckle. I thought that was highly creative. Then doing it onto the announce table, where the announcers, I thought Michael Cole, Pat McAfee, and Corey Graves played it very well, saying they heard the ligaments and the tendons and the shoulder socket pop back in, and just that really cool visual, because it makes you think of, oh my God, what is going to happen? And so they're playing that up. It was also the story of, could Rhea hit the riptide? Could the injured shoulder come through when it mattered most? And they hit so Ripley hits the riptide. Didn't go for the pin. There was a chair off to the side. She went to grab the chair. Dominik Mysterio was like, no, mommy, no, don't do that. And, you can't win the title. And she, after some contemplation, she agreed. Liv hit the Oblivion. Actually, no, I take that back. Liv gets up, puts Rhea into Dominik. Dominik falls off the apron. Oblivion, Rhea kicks out. Liv is very, very, very distracted. Here comes Dom, trying to comfort mommy, slides that chair so elegantly with the right hand, gets onto the other side of the apron, distracts the ref, and Oblivion onto the chair. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan remains the WWE Women's Champion. But this is where the fun begins, because he gets off the apron and he smiles, which I thought was a bad announcing job. So it was like, I would have been like, why is he smiling like that? Instead of just playing it off like, oh man, this is like what happened at Crown Jewel when Liv beat Becky for the title, which is accurate. Let's just call it like we see it. But that is exactly, it was kind of like, okay, sure. But the coy smile was right there, and you could have just went right there. You prolonged, then they showed the highlights. Liv stole that, and here comes Dom. And Dom just lays one on. And that's why they call him the Dirty Dom. I thought that was tremendous. Well, very, very well done angle. Rhea's in shock. Like, you knew it was the route they were going to go. It was just a matter of how they went there. And I think that was the best way to do it. You don't want, really, I'm not a big advocate of men on women violence. So if you were going to do that, that was the route to go. And I will give WWE credit here, because it seemed like every indication was Finn Balor. Just with the hotel key, how she helped Finn Balor and JD McDonough win the tag titles from Awesome Truth. So you're thinking, all right, Finn's coming out here sometime during the match with JD. Finn's gonna screw her, and then you're gonna have a nice little faction. Did not happen. So the fact they stuck to the guns, they saw where the money angle was at here, and the crowd was upset. Extremely well done. So now you kind of have now I'm intrigued of what they do next. because he didn't see it coming, but it still happened, and the crowd was in shock. The match, nothing to write home about. It was a simple story playing off the shoulder. Nothing. It didn't make me. Liv Morgan's not a Alundra Blaze. She's not Medusa. She's not Britt Baker. She's not Mercedes Moné. She's not Charlotte Flair. Let's not confuse her with some of the all-time great women's wrestlers. But right now, Liv's on a great run. You got to give the props. Props are due. She found something, and it clicked. And Dominik's always instant heel heat anyway. So this is a really good pairing. I think this is really going to help out Liv Morgan more than she's already put herself in the upper echelon. Now it's going to go to another level just with the heat that Dominik gets every time he gets into the ring. But extremely well done. A great job by all parties involved. Had the crowd in the palm of their hand, and that's what matters. Yeah, the match wasn't good, but the story was good. And that's the one thing like WWE does better than AEW. You gotta really tell these stories. But I'm going to be doing these all night long. You don't know me, Steven Milhausen, combat sports journalist, formerly of DAZN Sporting News, Yahoo Sports, and Bleacher Report. Going on right now, I think it just is getting ready to start. Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, IC title will be on the line. You got Bayley and Nia Jax for the WWE Women's World Championship. You have Logan Paul and LA Knight. Then you have CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. Then you got Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight title against Gunther. And then the main event of the show, Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa for the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship. Will we see the return? Acknowledge me. Will we see the return of the one and only Roman Reigns? Will we see the return of Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso? Will we see a final boss? A lot of SummerSlam still to come. I'm not going to do a video of every match, but I'm going to do video of just the key matches and happenings from the show that I feel deemed to be important. Probably won't do one until Punk McIntyre. I want just with things that are important, and this was definitely important. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel. You get instant notifications when all videos go up. Some stuff is already up. A recap, a review of the first SummerSlam from 1988. I brought an interview back that I did with World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest in 2021. We talk about Rhea Ripley. We talk about Bad Bunny, and we talk about Triple H and a whole lot more. And I finally put up, after a very long time, the full, complete audio of CM Punk's meltdown after AEW All Out 2022. This is Steven Milhausen, and I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Mwah. Peace. I'm out of here.